Morbius is really bad. Yesterday I saw Morbius, opening night. I wish I had not. This movie is quite terrible in quite a few ways. The acting. Let's start with the acting. Jared Leto and what's his name? I always forget his name. But he plays the main villain. Both of them are fine. They're doing okay. The writing's terrible for them, but their acting is fine. That everyone else here is doing bad. Most of the acting besides those two main performances are bad. And yeah, it's not that good. The VFX are all messy and you cannot tell what's going on. It's confusing. It makes no sense. On top of that, a lot of the action is shot really weirdly. Where everything's just moving so fast. Like I said, you can hardly tell what's going on in these scenes. And then, let's talk about the character of Morbius. And the character of Morbius only makes so much sense. We see him at the start as a doctor, which is fine, whatever. It's written horribly, but okay, it's at least a consistent character. And then he doesn't want to kill people and stuff. But then, like, the vampire does want to kill people. But, like, the only time the vampire part comes out afterwards is to fight the other vampire. Why is the vampire not wanting to kill people for the majority of the movie? I'm so confused. I don't know. It's confusing. The main villain is just goofy. He does a bunch of stupid stuff. The performance, like I said, is fine. It's way over the top, so that's kind of almost entertaining. But the writing is so bad, it stops it, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm watching Morbius. Yeah, so that's bad. Yeah, the girl character, she's terrible. She serves as a love interest for Morbius, nothing more. Otherwise, she doesn't really do much. And it's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, that's all the main characters I can even think of. Because there's so little memorability. Oh yeah, and Tyrese Gibson's character is bad. He sits around and does cop stuff for a little bit, but he's not in the movie that much. It's kind of weird, almost. But yeah. Like I said, writing. Writing is terrible. How is the writing for this movie so bad? I don't know. It is. It is bad. It is really bad. Cinematography is boring, uninteresting, hard to look at times because, like I said, you can't tell what's going on. All around, just bad movie. It's probably one of the worst movies I've seen in a while, and I can't necessarily put my finger on it as an explanatory thing. It's just, I truly hate this movie. I don't like Jared Leto either, though, so that's probably part of it. But still, I hate this movie. It's terrible. Then, yeah. While I'm here, I'm going to talk about the post-credits scene. So, spoiler warning. In 3, 2, 1, okay. Let's talk about the post-credits scene. So, in the post-credits scene, as you saw, I'm assuming, I'll explain just in case you don't want to pay fucking money to go see this movie, which I wouldn't blame you. But yeah, in the post-credits scene, Vulture shows up from the Marvel Cinematic Universe into the Sony shit movie universe. And he's just like there. It doesn't make sense how he's there. He just appears from the rift. Which, like I said, doesn't make sense. But what the fuck ever. I don't really fucking care at this point. I've spent an hour and a half watching Morbius. I didn't think I would have the ability to care, but I somehow do. So, okay. So yeah, like I was saying, Vulture shows up, and he's just put in this jail cell. So then, he's released from jail because they don't know why he's there. And then, he meets Morbius somewhere, and says they should team up. And it's so stupid. They're setting up a Sinister Six, obviously, but still, where they're setting it up is so stupid. I don't want to see Morbius in a movie again, and Vulture should not be in this universe. But both are happening anyway. And the writing in the scene is probably the worst written scene for this movie. Because the writing is absolutely terrible. It sounds like it was written by someone who hasn't even finished elementary school. It was so bad. But yeah. That's Morbius. It's a shit show. I can't say it was good. I did not think it was going to be good, but this is worse than I thought. I thought it was at least going to be somewhat entertaining like the first Venom, and it wasn't. And I truly hate that I saw this movie opening night. But, yeah. I wish I had just gone to see Batman again. Although, I don't know. Well, anyways, that's it for this video. Hope to see y'all later. Peace out.